Cases are bubbling up. Acetaminophen does not cause autism.
The autism is such a tremendous horror show.
The CDC, Kennedy, and anti-vaxxers are setting us back decades in lining up America for COVID 2.0 with one single statement. The CDC just claimed that vaccines does not cause autism is not evidence-based, but they provided zero data, zero transparency, and zero citations to explain what that means. Therefore, instead of clarity, they poured jet fuel on mistrust already burning throughout America. Thus, doubt grows and confusion rises. Thus, the very government that's supposed to protect us is now the source of our questions. But when public trust collapses, science becomes irrelevant. So the real question is this: with trust dying, what does the future of disease look like in America? Doubt in our government didn't start today, but we've ignored the warning signs for decades. The Tuskegee experiments, the Guatemala STD infections, Mississippi appendectomies, Native American sterilization, Agent Orange, Flint, Michigan, COVID confusion, the misinformation of Tylenol causing autism, and now contradictory vaccine statements. Therefore, we're repeating the same cycle of institutional failure. We're heading to the same disaster that made COVID worse than it had any right to be in America. But as I said before, the danger is not the science. It is the collapse of the trust of the institutions that relay that science. So unfortunately, when the CDC speaks as a political actor instead of a scientific institution, they validate conspiracy theorists and anti-vaxxers. They set society back decades. Vaccination rates will drop, but diseases won't. Kids will get sick from illnesses we've already defeated. So a medically illiterate population, combined with a divided nation, becomes a perfect breeding ground for the next global pandemic. And we're accelerating towards that next pandemic at Mach speed. COVID was a blip compared to the bubonic plague, a plague already worse on its own, but worsened by not germs, but fear, mistrust, and ignorance. But here we are, walking on the exact same path again. So now, the only way out is to rely on uncompromised professionals. Real research, real science, not just figureheads. Not personalities, and not politics. Push science, push medicine, or we're just going to repeat the darkest chapters in human history.